Today, our class was continuous from the previous one. We discussed last time the chemical compound in the cell in general, and we discussed also the main or primary chemical compounds. Today, we will go to the secondary or the secondary chemical compounds in the cell, especially in the plant cell. How many of you have been used or seen the some supplement products in the supermarkets in the shelf? Like not only the proteins and vitamins, no, there is some specific products like comeric acid and related to the plant extract. Yes. So this products contains main component. This product is called phenolic compounds. So the source of the phenolic compounds is from the plant, and also as to imagine it, the color of the flowers comes from the related with this phenolic compounds. So the different colors, the flowers and the plant exactly attributed to this chemical compounds. So today we will go through how we can extract or get this phenol compounds from the plant tissue. Actually, many methods have been used to extract this kind of phenol compounds or chemical compounds, but recently fermentation. Do you know what's fermentation? Can you give me a fermented food? Beer. Beer, yes. Yogurt, dough, and bread is kind of the fermented of coming from the fermentation process. So the fermentation, which is including microorganisms such as bacteria, fungus, different species, and incubate for the while, then get release this phenolic compounds. So the phenolic compounds is a secondary metabolites produced in the plant by a specific pathways. This flowchart represents how we can get this phenolic compounds. When we combine the microorganisms such as bacteria or fungi with source of the phenolic compound, which is what's the source of the phenol compound? As I mentioned, plants, plant tissues. For example, rice bran or soybean meal, which is after getting. So many of the plant materials called byproduct, which is after post process of the industrial process of these plants. For example, soybean, after getting the oil from the soybean, was the remain called byproduct. So this kind of products contain high percentage of phenolic compounds and other nutritious ingredients. So they used to extract the phenolic compounds from this kind of products using the microorganism. What happened is after growing the microorganism in this substrate or in this products, this microorganism excrete enzymes, different kind of enzymes, and these enzymes break down the cell wall and the components in this byproducts. After that, release this chemical compound. Then after that, we can get extracted in the big scale. So purify this phenolic compound and use it to develop the food products, or what's called functional food or pharmaceutical food, especially what's happening and we see it in the supermarket. So can you see? Can you tell me how many process in this flow chart can we go through to get the phenolic compounds from the material? 7. Yes. Each line consider a step. Okay.
5. 4 maybe?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is the final. And so 5 steps is the general steps for the extracting the phenolic compounds from the plant using fermentation. Do you have any question? Yes?
I'm sorry, I still don't understand. What is phenolic? What is that?
Yeah, phenolic is the in the plant there is a chemical pathways, a process inside the cell, plant cell. During this process, some secondary or because we have the main components or main ingredients, which is carbohydrates and proteins, fats. So all these is the main component. Also, we have the non-main, which is called secondary products, such as vitamins, minerals, and also another chemical compound, which is like transaction between the main and the source of this uh, from the source and the main product. So so here there is many like for example to convert to produce the cell to produce carbohydrate or for example starch. So we need carbon. So the plant can get this carbon from CO2 from the air. So to convert to build up carbohydrate in the cell using CO2, there is many steps. This steps called on general pathway. So during this pathway, some intermediate products come out. These intermediate products called phenolic compounds, or part of that.
Intermediate products.
Intermediate
So
products.
it's not
Yes,
the final product.
yes, not final product. Yes, not final. So when we stop it, the process, we can get this chemical because this is continuous building up.
Why do we
process.
want to stop the process and get
No,
that?
like
No.
when you kill destroy the cell,
Uh-huh.
you stop all these pathways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why do you want phenolic?
Yeah, phenolic compounds. Research indicate that has many health rated properties. For example, uh, as antioxidants to prevent oxidation even in the human body. So reduce the glucose or sugar level in the blood. So many functional properties can get from these phenol compounds. Yeah. Okay, more question? Thank you. So this was our lecture for today, and we'll continue next time with different pathways to extract the phenol compounds also. Thank you.
All right, so presenters, write your feedback, and whoever wants to go next, jump on up there. And Ali, don't forget to save your file. Who's writing?